Darryl Quillam, Mayor of Circular Head. We're ready for another weekly Mayor's Message, and today I've got, as you can see, Reen Heading, the Minister for Infrastructure, here today, and Reen's been good enough to come to Circular Head along with Brian Green and to open the wharf, and so that's been really good. Joan Ryler was here as well, and we've just opened that wharf, and Reen, I would expect that you were pretty impressed with the wharf and what we've got down there at the precinct.
Yeah, look, I'm a recreational boater, so I really appreciated the facility there. That's, I guess, it's a sort of a crossover between a fishing boat wharf, but also recreational boating. You've got the pump out there for visiting cruising boats. The marina style 240 volt and services towers. It's a great facility, really, and and the good news is it was done by local labour, locally designed, and extracted full value of not a lot of money, really. So well done, good job all round.
And that precinct there is obviously more than just a wharf, because we're able to utilise it for other various things that's happening along the Duck River. And you're right, I mean, there's water on there now, and there's sewerage that they can actually get rid of, and there's also power, and they never had that in the old wharf, the other wharf being 100 years old, and obviously there's a lot of this infrastructure around the state that is unfortunately coming to the end of the life, and in this case in 2008 we were told it was unsafe, and so we had to do something with it, and so we want to thank the government for their support with that, and unfortunately we own it now, and so you don't own it anymore, but it is something that I think we can all be extremely proud of.
Yeah, particularly the way it's been built. It looks like a low maintenance facility. Yes. Stainless steel, heavily galvanised rails, and look, it's going to be a great facility, and I don't think it's going to do you a lot of pain at all. And it'll be a draw card, because my electorate goes all around Tasmania. Wherever I go in Tasmania, people congregate down where there's boats and movement, and so it's going to be wonderful.
And I know now you've been in government for not 6 months, but close to it. How are you enjoying it? And it must be nicer to be in government than in opposition. And obviously you've got a mandate to do a lot of things around our state because of the amount of votes you got. And is there any other things that you can tell us about in our community or in the Northwest Coast that we ought to be aware of?
Oh look, it's probably the wrong part of the cycle to be doing that in that we have got a budget only 3 weeks away now, and we're in the final stages of constructing that. And as is always with governments and councils, it's the same. When you're close to budget time, everybody wants to know what's in it, and we can't discuss it, obviously. So one thing Tasmanians and people from this area can be absolutely sure of: we will fulfil every single election commitment that's been made, and that'll be reflected in this budget coming. So we're looking forward to rolling out our new budget.
I know there's one issue that we do have, and that's down the West Point. We've been trying to get a launching pad there for boats and recreation users. I hope that sometime in the near future you're able to come and have a bit more of a look at that, and we could obviously want something there that it's an area that is used extensively, and it's a dangerous area for some boats.
Yes.
And so another facility in that area would be really good. And we don't want a facility; we just want we do want a facility, but we want the approval to be able to do something,
sure.
Which is probably the first point that we really need.
Sure. So I'm also the Minister for Mast, and so I spend a fair bit of time looking at boating facilities and boat ramps and the rest of it. But look, why don't we just agree that following this budget, probably after the local government elections, we'll commit to sometime, before or during this summer, that we'll come and have a very good look at it. We'll bring some advisors up and have a look at it, just see what we can do with it.
That'd be really good, and something that would be fantastic for our area to be able to try to rectify if we can find a way through. So
I look forward to it.
So thank you very much, Reen, for being with us today, and we look forward to working with you in the future. We believe that this area is an extremely important area. There's a lot of produce that obviously goes out from regional areas of Tasmania, and we always maintain that cities wouldn't operate if it wasn't for regional areas, and I would hope that you would actually agree with that, these sort of areas, because of the produce that we're able to send overseas, that does help the economy of our state, which we want to not only maintain, but we want to improve.
Indeed, and thanks for having me on your blog, particularly on your birthday. It's been terrific to be here. You don't look a day over 54, so good on you.
That makes me feel really good, and thank you very much. Thank you, people.